On a Friday afternoon, a sudden mandate forced the AI developer Anthropic to pull its flagship models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5, offline. The order came from the U.S. Commerce Department. Officials invoked an obscure export control directive, a unilateral move bypassing public court approval. The directive's reach was immediate. It legally barred all non-Americans from accessing the models, a restriction that applied even to Anthropic's own international employees. By executing an overnight shutdown without public evidence, the administration demonstrated a new level of federal control over private software. The government's official justification cited an unspecified national security concern involving a bypass of the AI safety guardrails. However, industry reports suggest a different motivation. Axios described a fractious relationship between Anthropic and the administration, indicating that personality differences may have driven the decision rather than a technical flaw. This leaves a central question. Was Fable 5 a genuine threat to national security, or did the government use an obscure trade law as a political weapon? The technical concern originated from security researchers at Amazon. They authored a paper describing an alleged jailbreak within the Fable 5 model. This diagram shows how the exploit works. The bypass depends entirely on the phrasing a user chooses when prompting the AI. Asking the AI to review code for security issues produces one result. Asking it to fix this code produces another. While the prompts differ, the AI generates the same technical output in both scenarios. Cybersecurity expert Katie Masuris argues that this behavior cannot be fixed without destroying the tool. Applying a block to stop the prompt trick also prevents the model from generating any useful code, rendering the AI non-functional. The jailbreak was a semantic quirk of the model's design, a minor trick that didn't justify an emergency export ban. This follows a pattern of regulatory overreach. In the 2010s, government language intended to secure software was so broad it nearly criminalized legitimate vulnerability research. Today, that cycle is repeating. Pulling advanced AI models offline removes high-level defensive capabilities from the toolkits of American network defenders. Dozens of security researchers have called the move dangerous, warning that it leaves domestic systems more vulnerable to attack. In its haste to regulate AI, the administration has compromised the very cybersecurity it claimed to be protecting. With top experts dismissing the technical excuse, we have to look closer at the administration's actual intent. Evidence from internal reports suggests officials may have misread the Amazon security paper or acted out of spite, using the directive as a retaliatory tool. The shutdown served as a show of force, demonstrating that senior officials are willing to pick corporate winners and losers, regardless of technical reality. This level of regulatory instability creates immediate uncertainty for global partners who rely on American technology. If American AI infrastructure can be disabled based on political whims, global markets will begin routing critical applications toward alternative tech hubs. This shift moves the control of American tech away from innovators and into the hands of government officials operating under a cloud of suspicion. By weaponizing trade law against one firm, the government has eroded the foundational trust required to maintain U.S. tech eminence. Tech executives must now account for a new category of risk, the threat of an overnight product blackout. This new environment requires companies to strengthen compliance protocols to weather sudden unilateral government mandates. Navigating these political vendettas is no longer just a legal hurdle, it is now a requirement for corporate survival. The Anthropic ban was a message to the entire industry. Comply, or your products can be pulled from the market instantly. Executive overreach has fundamentally altered the landscape of American innovation.